Hi there, and welcome to Friday's Empowering Self and Soul Esteem sessions. I'm happy to have you join me today. So today I'm going to talk about trust. This is a big word, isn't it? It's a huge word, especially when we've kind of, messed a few things up in our lives and we don't want to get it wrong again, and we hold back taking steps forward in our lives because we just we've been let down, or we've let ourselves down, and it's really hard to trust ultimately that everything's going to work out all right. It's really, really hard. So I want to bring this up today because if we're in a place that we don't want to be, whether it's financially, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in our work, we have this tendency, don't we, to just always be on the look, be on the search. I spoke a bit about this last week, to always be on the search for the next thing, that we're not actually comfortable with what we have. And what can happen sometimes is that we have a tendency to push things away. Like, something good or something might be coming into our life. It could be someone who wants to help us. It could be an opportunity for a new work placement, something like that. And we have this tendency to push, to try and make things happen, to force things in relationships, lots of things in life. And what I've seen throughout life is the more that I've pushed to make something happen, and this has happened to me particularly in building a business, being an entrepreneur, coming at it from the wrong side, really, in that being needy and trying to force something to happen. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, whether it's a relationship or anything. And all that does is it creates resistance, it creates pushback. And, there's a point at which I believe that we've just really held so much resistance about things, and things have not come into reality for us, where we realize finally we have to let go. And I want to talk about this because, whilst ever we push and we resist, we're never going to get anything that we want in life. And we worry and we fear and we judge. And it just does not come together ever. It's only when, we let go ultimately and just allow things to be, that the good things start to come into life. And it's to do with the laws of nature, the laws of the universe, the mystical laws, and they're just super powerful when we get ourselves out of the way. We get ourselves it's only us and the chatter and the feelings of unworthiness that stop us from moving forward, the judgments that we have about ourselves. It's really, really bad for us. And how do we do this, though? How do we do this when, sometimes not only are we blind to it, but we don't even realize that we're pushing things away, we're not moving forward, but we're just not, we're not making true progress, we're not able to create forward movement. Well, I want to talk about this today because this putting up resistance and is something that we all do. And to get into the flow of life and to realize that the universe has our back, that everything works out for the right reasons at the right time. It can feel pretty painful in those moments and frustrating, and knocks our confidence because we don't think things are ever going to work out fine. It's very, very hard when we're in the soup of something really crap that we know it's going to be all right. And what I'm asking you to really think about, and really not think about, but step into today, is this idea that, just pushing and trying to make things happen is the worst thing that we can do. It's the worst thing that we can do. And we can be still and be in nature, and then everything, like as in be in receiving, then everything makes sense, and answers and forward movement and intuition can play a bigger role in our life. To be able to go to somewhere, to be outdoors and be faced by a huge ocean, a huge mountain, trees, the sea, the beach, the distance, like to be fully in nature and realize just the absolute divine magnitude of this creation that happens naturally every day. The seasons come, the seasons go, these amazing, incredible, like this life and this planet is extraordinary all on its own. We don't have to do any of that. It's got this beautiful rhythm and timing, and things come alive and they have their time and then they die and then the next season comes. And it's amazing when we really start to look at them, like, how the heck did that happen? And when we can stand in reflection, be in reflection, looking at the ocean, watching a baby be born, like the ocean, I mean, like the sky, the universe, it makes us feel small. Our problems, the little things that we're trying to make happen, the issues, the things that we're trying to force, the problems that are probably just illusions most of the time. We give all this energy to try to fix something, but it just is nonsense. It's nonsense. When we actually step back and see things from a mystical, much higher perspective of this game, like what's going on, it takes all the pressure away. And that's what I want to talk into today, is to invite into your life that sense of just, whether for you it has to be going out into nature, taking a walk, whether it has to be hiking up a mountain, feeling your body, being in your body, breathing fresh air and looking at that extraordinary view, whatever it is for you, diving, whatever it is, let's be in that more and more and more often, because it helps us to just keep a perspective that we are a tiny, tiny, teeny, teeny speck of creation. This life is creation. And it's not about getting it perfect. It's not about standing in judgment and wanting to be somewhere else, or be, have that hair color, or have that outfit, or have that house, or just because someone else has got it. Be in that gorgeous reality of the truth that we are already whole and complete and worthy enough, and that all those little things that we think are problems are not problems. They're just not. It's what we give them. We create the magnitude of something. It's how we react to things. It's about managing our mind. We spend too much time up here making everything out there so important. Let's just realize, let's humble up. Let's be humble and be graceful and grateful for the relationships in our lives. And to come from that place, always knowing that we've got nothing to prove to anyone. It's just the best feeling in the world. And so I encourage you, this weekend, spend some time in a place where you get to reflect, where you're in a place where you feel small, because we are small. We are only here for a tiny, tiny moment. So be in a place of wonder and without expectation. So just be, and be present and enjoy and watch and listen and learn. It's not always about talking. It's not always about having to make conversation or, you know, make something happen. It's just about be in that place of reflection that helps you to feel small. Let's create more of those moments in our life, because, you know, that is where self-esteem comes in. It builds, it's that connection that we have, the heart and mind coherence. It just helps us feel confident, feel graceful, feel connected, feel present. Trust that the universe has our back, because it always does. So when we're not resisting, like I said, we are just trusting, we're open to receiving, and it's super, super, super powerful. And, you know, this is the thing, whilst ever it sounds, you know, it is easy, because whilst ever we are pushing, we have insane beliefs about not being this enough, not being that enough, being in the wrong place. It literally brings, we reflect that back, we encourage that back into our life. We encourage back into our life issues, problems. We're met with the force, the same force coming back. So the moment that we know and we trust and we embrace the laws, just let the laws of the universe take us, just go with it and know that we're enough. Everything comes back. Abundance in every possible way. Whatever that means to you, whether it's love, friendship, financially, it all comes back. So literally all we get to do is learn to let go. To let go and trust. Just keep letting go and trust. Let go of control and resistance and trying to make things happen, and just receive. Let go and trust. Let go and trust. And that's literally what we're here to do. That's the whole process. Just to let creation take its course. And that is our destiny. And that's what we've come here to learn to do, is to let go and get out of here and be in here and be in wonder, sense of wonder all the time. So I encourage you this weekend to go out and be in reflection, in a place that really supports you, to let go of expectations and just be. Everybody's going to be out there doing their life. We can't control anybody else. We can't even control ourselves most of the time. Let's just be in wonder of that and stop trying to force things, because it will never, ever, ever work. It just doesn't. We just get to be in gratitude and a place of presence and wonder and love. I want to read for you. It's a very short passage. It's a very short prayer, I guess, from this book by Marianne Williamson, The Law of Divine Compensation. And this is exactly what she's talking about. It's about learning to let go. So just listen to this. It's very short and it's beautiful. Putting love first means knowing that the universe supports you in creating the good, the holy, and the beautiful. It means knowing that you are on earth for a purpose. This life is the only reason we're here. It's about creation. So it's about aligning with that, knowing our purpose. And that the purpose itself will create opportunities for its accomplishment. So just know that we've come here to do something. It's not about a job. Yes, we all get to earn some money. We all have a physical life. We all get to eat and take care of our family and put a roof over our head. And yes, that is, it can be for some of us a job. But let's not make it our whole life. Let's put it in perspective. For some of us, it's an extraordinary career. It's our calling. It's everything. And we just get to realize, money is a transaction. It's something that we in the physical world need to put that roof over our head and eat. but to fulfill our calling, to realize our purpose. Our purpose is a much, 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 much bigger thing than that. Our purpose, and we get to just align and live into and manifest our trust and manifest our destiny. That's our purpose. And the moment we can let go and get into the flow of allowing that to happen, to enrich our lives, to give us confidence, to help us just like gracefully flow through every day, we have our daily wonder moments. I'm very busy. We all are. And there isn't a moment in my day when I don't stop and wonder and just feel so grateful for the fact that I have a busy life. You know, after COVID, we've all got really busy again, haven't we? But how are you handling it? Do you get into the spin? Do you get frustrated and stressed? Or are you trusting that the reason that something's coming to you is to help you move through something, is to help you with behaving, not giving your power away, reacting differently so that you can just be present with it and grateful for the challenge. If it helps you to go into nature and be in a place where you can reflect and realize that challenge is a gift. It is a gift. It's what we came here for. So let's not resist those challenges. Let's be open to receiving them and just trust that it's all good and it's all perfect. And this book is very, very cool. There were quite a few passages I could have read in here actually, but I love this one because of the simplicity. Putting love first means knowing that the universe supports you in creating good, the holy, meaning the truth for you, your purpose, the truth of you. Supports you in creating the good, the holy, and the beautiful. It means knowing that you are on the earth for a purpose, and that the purpose itself will create opportunities for its accomplishment. So be open to receiving, be in reflection, trust, absolutely trust, and learn the laws of the universe, respect the laws of the universe, because if you push, they will push back. We get to respect those laws and learn them, and when we really learn them, we can live with them in alignment and flow. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope this has helped, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday on Empowering Self and Soul Esteem Session. Bye for now.